Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. I got to put a shirt on because I was like, you got to go live. I was sitting here relaxing and then realized, girl, you have a show to do. Okay. Look, it's not much going on, but we will come and have a good little conversation right now. So either you watching the live or the replay, thank you for being around here. Okay. Y'all know first things first, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Okay. Like the video, share the video and all of that. You can follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. Okay. What is this? What's today? Wednesday. Happy Hump Day, y'all. I be forgetting. It's been a long, y'all. It's only Wednesday. It's already been a long week. Work has been crazy, but I am here nonetheless. Okay. I was live on Monday, so that review was up. I did do my Potomac review. I also did Love at the Lockup. That is up as well. And y'all notice things, is going on. But I'm here where I'm at. I'm on camera. Hey, how y'all doing? How is everyone doing? And I feel like because there's not much going on, child, I don't know, we're not gonna even be waiting too long for y'all to get around here. Look, I'm not, because I know I had a live set yesterday earlier in the day, and then I canceled it way earlier today as well. Because again, I was tired from work. So, but again, if I cancel live one day, I always come the following day, unless there's something going on that's crazy. So that's why I'm here today, to get the things to y'all. Okay. But I miss y'all or whatever. So it's because it's not much going on. Okay. And YouTube is playing with me, but I'm not gonna let them get on my nerve. As they get on my nerve, okay? So sometimes I'm like, I don't care because they playing too much anyway. But thank y'all for being around here, okay? Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff, okay? And we will have a quick look. Also, anybody who's being affected by hurricane, because it's hurricanes, it's all the weather. that's going on around here is crazy. So anyone who was either caught up in it, had to leave from about it, or whatever else going on down in Florida or anywhere up the coast by the water. Okay, I hope you were somewhere safe and secure and not dealing with the foolishness. Okay. Are y'all being beat? Child, look, I be seeing it on TikTok because I don't follow, but because on TikTok, it's a whole bunch of, people who are in Florida who are, posting about what they're going through, if they staying, leaving, going, packing up, wade in the water, or whatever. So I have been seeing a lot of stuff there, but I'm like, when is Milton hitting? Is it hitting now? I'm like, is it because it's coming, right? Is it coming tomorrow? Because I was like, I don't know. I seen Lil Duval and post a little IG something that he flew his plane to get out of Florida, whatever. So because I kept seeing stuff talking about it 2 days ago. I thought it was coming, so it's still not here yet. Okay, so I was like, I don't know what to do for people, but I'm hoping if anybody, if you in Florida, if you in it and stuff, be safe, child. Hunker down or get out the way or whatever it is they told you to do. It's not cheating, but yeah, it's just crazy. Look, they say it's because of global warming, because the ice caps melting, and so the storms getting worse. I was seeing also some conspiracy theorists saying, "Oh, it's being controlled by the government." Child, it's just stupid. But again, I'm just hoping everybody can be safe, for the time being. Okay. But y'all, let's get into these couple of topics I have. Let me share my IG because y'all all today, because when I be at work, I'll be busy. So I just be saving stuff, trying to make sure that if and when I go live, that I have things that I saw earlier in the day that I want to discuss. So we're gonna just run it and let it be what it is, and then we're gonna all go about our business. Look, I promise y'all today, it ain't gonna be more than an hour. We not, okay. But again, everybody stay safe, and I hope y'all can find some humor in my foolishness today, because that's what it is. Now let me see. It's a lot, okay. Look, I was trying to avoid the Diddy stuff. What I'm happy about with Diddy stuff is it's not as if we're getting more horrific accounts and stories. Now it's just what's going on with the man's case. Okay. So I don't mind having those kind of conversations, because I can discuss that man's case as long as I ain't got to read no more goddamn depositions and no more lawsuits with a full breakdown, play by play of the things or whatever. Okay, so we're gonna get into some Diddy stuff as well, because I feel like, because my thumbnail, Diddy out here playing games after a lawsuit, JD denying being next, Jay-Z and Beyonce speak out, J-Lo, Phaedra, Monique, and more. Okay, so it's a few things for us to get into today. Okay, Shaboozey, okay, who is a country singer, a country artist, who for me, I did not know about who he was until he was on the Beyonce album, the Cowboy Carter album, and ever since that happened, he's gotten more and more popular because more and more people know who he is. Okay, so congrats to Shaboozey for getting on the cover of Billboard magazine. Okay, he's a handsome. Is he legal? Is he older? How old is he? Tell her, because y'all know I'll be weirded out. I don't be trying to be no R. Kelly. How old is Shaboozey? Shaboozey? So how old? Girl, said how is it? But not know how old is Shaboozey? Because I just think those. Oh, he's 20. Okay, he's 29. Okay, he's 29 years old. Meaning I can say he's a handsome young man. Okay, because I don't be trying to say people handsome if they, as young as my nephew. Okay, that's just weird to me. Anyway, but congrats to Shaboozey for getting the cover of Billboard. The young man is 29 years old. He's making a way for himself and stuff. He submitted his stuff for some Grammys. we have to always say congrats and you who for anybody around here that's a part of the melanin, brigade, okay, who is making waves in their own genre. Okay. Now, I'm not a huge country fan. I do like some country music. I need a little twang with my thing or whatever. So I like a couple of songs. But congrats to Shabuzi for getting the album, the cover of Billboard magazine. Okay, the Grammy issue. Cause he is a Grammy submission artist and stuff. And I said, cool. Now again, the man is legal, so I don't feel weird saying he's handsome. I like his locks. It's nice. Okay. Cheers. I forgot to send you a text back because I was in my head. Anyway, free. We'll just get into love for the free. I don't know where people now. Y'all know Free was on 106 in Park a long time ago, back in the 2000s or whatever. Back then, there was a rumor that Free, who was a host of 106 Park, her and AJ on 106 Park, there was a rumor that she had a baby, that Beyonce was the daddy, and that it was like hidden and bloppy bloop. Wendy was the one who spoke about the rumor on the radio all those years ago. Now, I don't recall Free ever addressing said rumor, but I also feel like back then most people didn't address rumors because it wasn't how it is now, where somebody say something on Twitter and it goes viral and then everybody know about it, and then someone said, that's not true. Back then, people would say stuff and it would just be a rumor on the radio or whatever. Nobody put no real weight into it. Free was like, bitch, I don't have any children. Leave me alone.
You cotton picking fools. Cotton picking nuts.
Free gave birth Monday. 50 and Jay-Z was there. She gave birth in Brooklyn at Methodist Hospital. Who do we shout out to? Oh, hell. Beyonce. Oh.
That was back in Wendy Williams' really, 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 really messy days. Y'all know Method Man was pissed at Wendy years ago because she was the one who let it be known that Method Man's wife at the time was battling cancer. And no one wanted to, and Method and his wife did not want that news being public. And Wendy was the radio person, okay, who made it public. So people who be pissed, people who used to be pissed at Wendy back in the day because she would gossip about stuff. And again, y'all not old enough like me, where again, rumors were just rumors. It really wasn't things for folk to say that's not true. It's not how it is now. So when I seen people saying, well, if it wasn't true, why didn't she say all this time that he wanted it? Because she didn't have to. In the world we live in today, everybody gets to know everything because of Twitter, because of TikTok, because of Facebook, because of all these, because of social media. And that's not how we handle things back in my day.
Kid, I be reading it all the way thinking y'all got a real question. Cut it out. I say it one time. Free has no biological children.
People were in the comment section like, oh, she lying. I believe Wendy. Jay-Z paid her off. And why she ain't said nothing all these years? Because nobody was replying to bullshit in the 90s and the 2000s. We just weren't. Usually, if somebody said something dumb, you would catch them on the street and beat them up. It was more fights over stuff people said back then. And that's how something, why y'all think the brat hit some girl and stop? My point is, I need people, it be these conspiracy theorists and people who believe if somebody say something, if someone don't say that's not true, that means it's true. No. Yeah, the National Enquirer, foolishness and whatnot. So I need y'all to understand that Jay-Z and Free don't have no baby. And again, and you know who said it. We're gonna leave that be. Okay, so she said, leave me be, bitch. I said, child, let it be that. Y'all know the Met Gala come. Y'all know I love the Met Gala. The Met Gala will be, that's the wrong one. The Met Gala coming up next year. I had a better thing of what it looked like so we can see it. Did I save it, Jake? See, that's why this is why I be having to save stuff more than one time, because I will save something and then it go away. And it make me so mad because I be trying to show stuff and it don't be here when I come back to look for it. God darn it. But the Met Gala is coming up. Y'all know it's always the first Monday in May. So May of 2025, we have an all black, melanin male board. Okay, it is Pharrell, Lewis Hamilton right there. Okay, A$AP Rocky right there. Carmen Domingo right there. And then LeBron James. Okay. Now the theme is tailoring the black style. Super fine tailoring black style. I feel like I'm just happy that it's of the people they picked. I can't wait to see the fashions. Again, they take months and months and months to, get the outfits together. So for those of us who love the Met Gala, that's what it will be next year, okay? Super fine, tailoring black style is the theme of it all, okay? And it's a whole bunch, so we will see what's going to happen. I wanted to mention that because I like fashion and I can't wait. I can't wait. It was Saucy Santana's birthday, and he wore that outfit right there. Something... Happy birthday, because I'm not even going to go there. Sometimes I wonder when people say I'm not this, I'm that, and I don't know, because sometimes I'll be like, does Saucy want to be a girl, or is he just a feminine gay person? I don't know. But happy birthday. In his long length, floor length dress. Okay. Happy birthday. Leave it be. Look, I don't know if y'all like, cartoons and superhero stuff. I do. The Lantern series has found their Jon Stewart. Now, if y'all did not watch Rebel Ridge on Netflix, Aaron Pierre was on I just watched Rubber Ridge. That's how I know that man. He has got the role, so it's gonna be a Lantern series it's gonna be on HBO. And I love this kind of stuff. That's what I love. Okay. He has booked the role, the leading role, okay, of Jon Stewart. He will be playing, the Green Lantern. I'm excited. If you not grow up like me. But yeah, I love it now he's a Brit. He's a black Brit, which is fine or whatever. I just can't wait to see what he does. And again, if you have not seen Rubber Ridge on Netflix, wow, it was good. The ending kind of made me mad, but again, it was still a good movie, whatever. So it's fine. But also said that he is set to play Mufasa in an animated Lion King. He gonna be Mufasa too? Okay, black man. Daniel Israel, who played on American, what was it called? All American. He played on All American. He just left the show after 6 seasons. He will now be playing in The Running Man. It's gonna be another movie on is it gonna be on Netflix? Child, somewhere. But on Paramount. Okay, so I'm trying to just congrats to Black. Now he's also a Brit too. But again, whatever. So congrats to him. Now I remember the thing. I remember the old Running Man. This is a reboot of it. So we will see how that goes. But congrats to him. Because sometimes when people are on a series for years, he was on All American for 6 seasons. He just left the show and he was the star of the show. Okay, so it's a great thing when you're on one show, the star, because you sometimes wonder, well, dang, can I get another role? He said, yes, I do. I'm going to be on a starring show on Paramount. So congrats to that man too. Snoop Dogg. Now, is y'all old enough to know when Snoop Dogg back in '93 we were charged with murder was the case they gave him? So Snoop was charged with murder back in '93. Now he was found not guilty. I never think about that currently because I'm not he was found not guilty with like you know what I'm saying. But now he has it's now sealed, which means no one can look into it, no one can bring it back up. But I feel like I don't think anyone was even still looking up anything that had to do with that old murder charge. Okay, it's just according to TMZ, documents show that the court signed off to have the case kept away from the public back in February this year. This meaning no one can look it up. They want to, I guess, push this out of the limelight. Never have anyone pull it back up. Snoop Dogg want to be a whole clear cookie cutter. He don't want y'all to remember he was a whole gang banging, drug dealing, pimping person back in the 90s or the 80s and the 90s or whatever. He wants y'all to only look at him as Uncle Snoop. And I said, fine, okay. But he was found not guilty. But again, he has now had that whole charge sealed. Cool. Fine. You didn't do it. They said that Jussie Smollett's mama house, they tried to rob his mama house. The fact that people are trying to say that he faked it, I said, no, why would he fake his mama house getting broken into? They don't make no sense, Sean. I know he be still denying he did his stuff, but again, I don't know. But apparently on October 7th, which was 2 days ago, 2 individuals attempted to break in the mama's house. The thieves caused $300 worth of damage. The mama was home, okay, and when she heard the noise or whatever, she kind of get out of my house or whatever, scared them off, and it happened. I think people forget the fact that people break into houses and cars. And you can die like that. If you break in my house, you're going to see Jesus immediately, okay? Period. So I don't know why folks do that, but I also feel like people I don't think they lying because if somebody trying to break in, if they hear you, they usually run off, okay? But thank God that me and mama okay. Because people are crazy these days and you don't want someone dying over some BS, okay? What else? Garth Brooks, who I just told y'all the other day was accused of assault, SA. Okay. He's now suing the woman who was accusing him of it. Okay. He also did a thing to release her name. He said, I'm not playing. So it's his former hairstylist. Now she accused him of assault and battery. He said she tried to extort me. I'm not playing that game with her at all. So now he's suing her. Okay. Now she filed the lawsuit under Jane Doe. But he's suing her for defamation and emotional distress. And I'm like, look, we always said if people accuse you of a crime that you did not commit and they're trying to come after you for money, you should be able to sue them. Okay. Did he say her name? Let's see. Maybe I shouldn't say her name, Jesus. Either way I go, he's suing that lady. I don't see, if he's innocent, I don't see nothing wrong with it. If he's innocent, if he did not do it, to me, that's fine. Because we have to, again, stop allowing people to have fake lawsuits if it's a money grab. Now, if he did it and he's suing her, he ain't shit. Okay? Because if you do something like, just sit down and hope you get found out guilty. But again, we're gonna see it. I'm pretty sure it'll keep going. But Garth Brooks said, bitch, now my money. I feel like it was a few other things I wanted to get into. I gotta keep looking at my thing. Because I told him it's an hour and that's it. Because it wasn't, I want to do that one. Let me keep scrolling. I gotta find the stuff I'm trying to find. I forgot. Y'all know Nikki was around there. Safari went to Nikki concert. in Miami. Now they saying that she's supposedly speaking about Safari. I haven't listened yet. I hope ain't the music playing.
And people aren't happy. They go out of their way. You see, literally and figuratively. They go out of their way where someone who's minding their business, being at peace. And again, everyone knows how to go to watch anything and be incognito. I'm a fucking superstar. If I want to go to a concert and be completely incognito, I would know how to do it. Okay? I ain't filming myself and all that shit doing fucking TikTok. Like, what the fuck? But every motherfucking time.
Why she talk like that? Is she on drugs? I'm asking. I'm asking a question. Why does she sound like she's high?
They bag running low, honey. When people.
I think both Nicki and Safari are lame. I know Nicki she's a star. She is the superstar. I know that. But I also feel like, girl, if that man want to come to your concert and pay your little $25 for a concert ticket up in nosebleeds, so what? So what? I would never give Safari my energy. I would not. I feel like Nicki even responding to it gives him more clout. It gives him more attention. I would not have said nothing. I don't have time because me and my husband and my son are busy touring the world. I would not do it at all. But some people don't know how to just stop. Yo, I see that this happened here. Okay, this is just some foolishness for us to talk about a little bit before we get into the couple Diddy, Beyonce, and them and JD things. So here it says a Detroit man popped 2 people because he lost $80 in the dice. I said, a dice game? I said, why? People still play dice? I'm not a gambler. But this is what's crazy. So here around 8 Mile Road, okay, it says a young man, he was only 32 years old, popped and took out 2 people. Okay, a 20-year-old named Sidney Ward, a 24-year-old named Tyrone Davis Glenn Jr. Took out 2 folk because playing a dice game and he lost $8. Now, what's crazy to me is they said the fool tried to use a potato as a silencer. I said, what you watching movies? Now, I remember the movie South Central. Okay, and in the movie South Central, they said, hey, we need you to pull off this murder, whatever. Put a potato on the gun because that was the cloud of sound. I have never heard of anybody doing that in the 99 and the 2000 or 2024. This person really used a potato to try to silence. I said, but people still heard it. Okay. Dude then fed, but he fled. He left. Dude left in an Uber. I said, first of all, you up here at somebody's house at 8 o'clock in the morning playing a dice game. You lost $80. Okay. You then pull out a gun to pop somebody, use a potato on the butt of on the gun to be a silencer. You then leave in an Uber. Meaning you had to give the Uber your information, sir. Okay. Got in an Uber, got out the Uber. And because they was able to track the Uber, found the fool walking down the street with 2 grocery bags. I said, and he deserved to be arrested. So thank God the man was arrested. But I need people, first of all, I need folks to stop killing folks in general. Okay, that's part 1. Part 2 is stop watching movies and thinking that's how to get away with stuff. They not going to show you in a movie how to get away with something. It will show you how to do things that will probably get you caught. Okay, that's that as well. You then took out 2 young individuals over $80. If all you have is $80, you should not be gambling. Okay? This stupid. I don't be understanding it at all. Okay, it just doesn't make no sense to me, Jesus. Lisa Marie Presley out here. Ain't she dead? When I saw posting Lisa Marie Presley recalled dating and marrying Michael Jackson and her memoir. I'm like, but she dead though. Why is coming out and we don't need this no more? Okay. She claimed that he told her he was a virgin at 35. Now, truthfully, I think Michael may have died a virgin. I know that man has 3 kids. I am fully aware that Michael Jackson has 3 children he claims is his. A part of me still feel like Michael died a virgin. I can't see Michael doing it. I can't. He just the child. I just can't. I can't. I don't know. I don't think him in this. No, ma'am. No, sir. No, thank you. Okay. But I also feel like, ma'am, if you married that man at the time and was a virgin, we don't care at all. And if Michael was a virgin at 35, so and who cares? I just never understand when people tell other people's business for no reason. And I'm pretty sure Michael died before she did. So after he died, why would you tell anybody that he was a virgin? That wasn't our business. If you don't tell us stuff when someone's alive, don't tell me once they dead. Definitely don't tell me once you dead too. So if y'all care, I think that man died a virgin, but I'm gonna leave that be. Remember that TikToker guy, Mr. Prada, who was arrested because he was caught in a dead person's car. He was then arrested. He was charged. I think he was first charged with like maybe it's like tampering with evidence. Well, they raised the charges now to first-degree murder, which usually carries a life sentence. And I just want other job because I don't know that young man, but I kept seeing it all over the place. So yeah, he is now first degree. They saying that man did that, and that's on him. I had forgot y'all. I had some fashion from the thing. Wait, do I still have it? Because we had the women. It was the Glamour Women of something award, child. I think like the Women of the Year, something like that. Okay. And it was a few people. Let me see where I have it. It was a few people who outfit I said, let's look at. Let me pull it up because I just forgot. Well, I'm waiting on that to print. There's so much Diddy stuff. Oh, Kamala has raised $1 billion in funding since she became the presidential nominee. I'm like, Kamala said, play with y'all mama, not with me. Okay. I feel like we really put, our foot behind her and kick folks' ass. Raising $1 billion as a minority person, as a female, a black person, and all these things. We have to be sure. Now, first of all, I hope y'all have either requested y'all absentee ballots and stuff. Don't y'all be playing, come voting time. Okay, I've already filled out my ballot and dropped it off. Okay, so don't y'all play these games. But congrats to Kamala for raising, okay, and us as well, okay, for raising $1 billion. Now, again, because we had the little glamour thing, I forgot I had these. Look, let me see where it's at right here. Okay, boom, pow. Okay, so we had Taraji, June Ambrose, Miss Tina, Beyonce, and Solange Mama. Okay, and then Yaya. Now, I feel like when I seen Taraji's outfit here, it doesn't look as horrible as it did on the red carpet. It looks weird on the red carpet. Her arms, I don't know if her arms are too long or too short, but when I'm like, it looked like it's somebody else's hands on her body, and they not her hands. And while I like the dress, it looked like it's a little person behind her on her shoulders or behind her butt, Because I'm like, how them her hands? I'm like, did nobody think to look at how the outfit looked anywhere else? I was confused. Okay. However, right here, it don't look as bad, but I feel like somebody said, yeah, this is it, and it's not it. It's not it at all. Okay. It's I don't know. I don't know. It looked like her body is almost cut in half, and it just does not work. June Ambrose, who was an amazing, stylist. I also don't like her outfit. I feel like her dress is too up and down. It gives no shape. It's a pencil. It's a pink pencil. It's a pink up and down vagina with a little handbag. Okay, because y'all know the color is vagina pink. So I don't like it. Mama Tina outfit is too much bunched up in the front. So I didn't like it either. I don't mind it being all black, but something about the big old bowl, the little sash, the pants look a little wrinkled. It's a lot going on. I feel like maybe she sat down too long and then she ain't know to stand up at all, but I'll leave that be. Yaya looked like she wasn't really invited, but she got invited last, and that's the dress that was in her closet. And I don't like it either. Okay. I also had who was Wendy Osefo from Potomac, Pamela Anderson, Victoria Monet, and then Brooke Shields. Now, I like these looks. Wendy looks great in her little, dress that she got made for her with her whole thigh out. Okay. I wish the color of the nude that's in between her boobies was a bit more of a nude color. It's just weird. Why did you count him? So I said, is you counting? Is Chris something going on? Anyway, I don't know. I'm like, why did you counting? Why are these numbers? I was confused. Anyway, I like Wendy's dress. It's cute. Pamela Anderson, she's still going with that no makeup look and stuff. I think it's fine. I like her dress though. It's cute. Pamela, she's a grown ass woman now. Even though I get she doesn't want to do makeup anymore, sometimes I wonder if she realized her face looks washed out. And I don't know if it's the flash that washes her out or she looks that dry, because there's a difference between not wanting to wear makeup and have a natural look and coming on the carpet looking dry. And her face just looks like she had no moisturizer. But that's fine. Victoria Monet looks good. Even it looked like she's in a coat, like she go in her man's house and she naked underneath. That's what Victoria Monet. She looked like she's got as a trench coat. She got a bra and panties and her little heels, and she going to surprise her man and have some fun little dirty time or whatever. But I like Victoria's outfit. It's so cute, and it's like I love the little gold accents around the boobie and then on the shoulder. Brooke Shields looks great. It's a long goddess type of dress to me. It reminds me of if an Amazon lady went to prom is what she would wear. It's all gold, so it's cute. And then I also saw these people I don't know that much or whatever. The first lady, I know her because I watched the TV show Black Lightning. She was on Black Lightning. I don't know her name. I like her suits. I like the jacket, and then it's a jacket and I think shorts underneath, but it's so different. I love it. Like it's short, but it's not too short. It's a whole lot of leg out, okay? But it fit real nice. It's tailored to her body. It's real. I like it a lot, okay? Jordan Woods is around here, and I love her big ass ball gown dress. Her boobies out. Y'all know they keep saying her and that man is engaged, the basketball player. And they keep saying she's been wearing a little ring or whatever. I don't know. But, she's in her I want to be down era. I mean, I'm going to be on all the red carpets and whatnot. But I love this dress on her. It's a lot though. It's real extra, extra, whatever. But again, it's the women of the year. It's it's fancy or whatever. So her dress makes sense. It's a lot of gown, but at least it works. Okay. The lady in red, I don't know who she is, but I love her dress. I love the color of it all. I love the feathers of it all. I love the fit of it all. Her short cut was real, real cute. So I said, I like the outfit, even if I do not know who she is. And even Nikki Hilton on the end, I like her dress too. Okay. It is, I'm a rich white woman around here, and I have a rich dress too. That's probably expensive, but it's basic. Okay. But I still like it nonetheless. And then lastly, of the people that I have, Gayle King, Miss Michelle. Michelle did the show Survival of the Thickest. She was also on First Wives Club and all kind of stuff. I think she's had another show on too. Then we have Uber. Uber is a new person who was on the Housewives of Beverly Hills. And then also Bethany Frankel, who used to be on, no, Uber is on the new season of Beverly Hills, New York. Okay, New York. And then Bethany is the old person who used to be on New York. I don't know who dressed Gayle King, but whoever did don't like Gayle King. Okay. I don't know who said yeah. Now look, I don't mind her shoes, little red heels. Okay. The length of her dress is weird. Okay. The big ass bow flower on her chest is weird. Okay. The fact that it's off the shoulders, but then down to the elbows is weird. Okay. She's standing weird. Okay. And I know Gayle is also a woman of a certain age. So maybe Gayle is just trying to be comfortable. But again, comfortable can still be fashionable, people. You can't be rich and then come out looking like a fool. You hear me? Now Miss Michelle, it's cute. It's a dumb pose. And I hate when people force people to make dumb poses if you think it's cute. It's like, girl, put your damn foot down. Okay. But sometimes you don't know how to pose to do something dumb. But I like her dress. It's a little tulip dress, what I like to call it. Uba, I love her dress, even though I don't like her dress at the same time. I think her hair is throwing me off. The hair should either be up, because it's like the hair, even though the hair is off her shoulders, the hair and then the crisscross applesauce neckline or whatever, it's just not the best to me. But I love the dress from like the boobies down. Surprisingly, I love Bethany's dress. I think it's a great length. I don't like Bethany though. She gets on my damn nerves. But I like her dress. It's cute and whatnot. But I forgot that I had the looks I wanted, because I had some stuff saved from that. Okay. Because Beyonce was also there. Now Beyonce did not walk no red carpet, so I don't have any photo of her besides this one. So Beyonce was also there because Mama Tina was giving an award. So Mama Tina was there. We see also Andy there. We also see Kelly. Now Beyonce is really holding on to the blonde hair. Okay. I don't mind Beyonce as a blonde, but sometimes I prefer her as a brunette. And stuff. I would love to see Beyonce in some red hair. You know, saying little burgundy hair, whatever. But her, the blonde hair, the yellow top, and then the gold skirt with a cute little belt. I'm pretty sure she has some cute heels. I love Kelly's outfit. I wish, because I don't think Kelly, let me see, I don't think Kelly had posted, because Beyonce don't be posting nothing when it happened. Beyonce posted up 18 years after Child we see something. Let me see if Kelly posted her outfit on her own page, because I like Kelly's outfit. Oh, she did not. She ain't posted yet. She'll post in a couple days. But Kelly outfit, was cute as well. Child, them wig lines is killing. Okay, the glare of the wig line. Okay, the wig line. But it's fine. Okay, we still love Beyonce and we love Tina, we love Kelly. Okay, but they looked great. They showed a clip of them talking where Beyonce, Solange, Kelly, also Angie, and other people too was praising Tina, and Tina was saying how she hasn't always made the best decisions, and she used to be a little bit, saying out there, or whatever. But she said once she became a mom, she knew that would be the one thing she would do correctly and to be great at, and she's a great mom and boppy bloppy blue. Okay. I seen a thing where Ari Lennox was having a tour. And Aubrey came out saying that she had to cancel her LA show because people were not buying tickets, low ticket sales. Now, look, I am a firm believer in when you work for yourself, when you are an artist, even if you're a content creator, it comes with highs and lows, peaks and valleys, okay? And you have to be able to withstand the low times, okay? For me, I'm like, my channel right now is the low time because you just have peaks and valleys where sometimes stuff is booming, boom, booming, and sometimes it ain't that. So, I understand her saying she feel like let's listen. Let me let y'all hear what she said.
Been a crazy year. So yeah, y'all, I'm just gonna tell y'all here. The Los Angeles show is canceled. We just couldn't sell tickets, so that's my life right now. I guess hopefully things will change once I drop the music, drop the album, and it is though very telling. Like, damn, because I take everything personally. Like, you're only as good as the music you put out. It's just like, God damn it. But I have a feeling there are certain markets. If I did a show right now, I would be okay. Like, I feel like I can always count on DC.
You have to really just know your fan base is for one. I feel like Ari has an amazing fan base. I think a lot of art, like music, touring, you can't try to do too much sometimes. Because like not only that, when everyone is on tour, things are getting more expensive. You know what I'm saying? It could just be that you're trying to tour at a time when the market is just saturated. You know what I'm saying? Everybody and their mama on tour. Also, like they said in the comment section, like don't do these huge venues. Do small tour spots so that way your core audience can come. You're not concerned with filling up a whole stadium, and you can work your way up until new music comes out. But again, when you are a content creator, especially an R&B artist, and you're trying to tour, it can be so hard for them because some people don't like good music. And I also feel like she needs a better team. Because your team should always be aware of what your following is, what markets you do good in, put out feelers for, what cities may want to see you. And again, don't do no huge arena. Try to do smaller spots because that means it's cheaper for you to tour because you don't have this whole overhead, budget of stuff. I feel like sometimes if you are a true artist, all you need is like a backing track and a guitar player. You know what I'm saying? So that way you're not spending an abundance of money touring where you're not making any money. Okay. Yeah. When she was it whether it wasn't a Ride Wave, she was somebody she was on tour with. And I'm like, you don't need that at all. But she's a great art. But I also like the fact that she's been honest and saying, hey, I had to cancel because we couldn't sell tickets. And that doesn't mean we could not sell any tickets. It just means we could not sell enough tickets at that venue for it to make sense financially. Okay. But I love Ari Lennox. I think she's a great and talented person. Let's get to the people in my thumbnail so we can all go to bed. Okay. Because I told y'all I want to be for about an hour and that's it. And I'm going to keep to my word. Okay. Because if not, I'm just babbling. Anyway. Let's do Phaedra. So y'all, I don't really watch. I have never watched dancing with stars. That's never been my thing or whatever. Even when there are people on who I like, I don't understand the show because I feel like it's supposed to be dancing with the stars. But then sometimes I would see, I'm like, is that person a star? I don't think they're a star. Then I would see they would have seasons of people on there who are clearly dancing people. And they're going to do great. And then they'll have an old person with one hip and one leg. You know what I'm saying? So it's weird to me in general. So I've never really watched it. I've seen a couple of clips of Phaedra because again she's a housewife, so people be posting stuff. And when I kept seeing posts of Phaedra dancing on the show, I said she not really dancing. Her partner is dancing around her, and she not really doing the most. So recently, her partner did a dance to a Kiss song. They had Gene Simmons, who was the Kiss lead singer, who was a guest judge. He gave her a 5. Now, y'all know I can't play it, because I don't want to get flagged. However, when I watched, because I watched her performance, I'm like, what's the 5? I said she did it a 2. Phaedra wasn't really dancing, and I commented because I'm messy. And I said, y'all know Phaedra has always felt she was doing the most when she was doing the least. So I'm not surprised. I said, but it's because she then said after Gene gave her a 5, and there was asked her, after about how she felt. She said, I think he don't like short black women. And I was like, no, is he calling the man racist? And her partner said, well, he doesn't, maybe like tall black women. And I'm like, just sometime when we say stuff like, oh, that white man don't like short black women, it can come off as you're saying he rated me low because he don't like black people. You know what I'm saying? So I think sometimes she say stuff and she don't think that she's stupid. But I was like, when I watched her, and I watched it twice. And I said, she not really dancing. She's moving, but her feet don't really move off the floor that much. She kind of stiff. So I felt like she deserved that 5. And so she was kind of getting a backlash because folks were saying, why would you say he don't like short black women? Why even bring up race because he gave you a 5? And if you watch her dancing, she did not do that well. Also, I kept on saying, is she supposed to be Tina Turner? I was confused. But yeah, I don't like Phaedra. I really understand. I don't like Phaedra because I feel like Phaedra, again, always feel like she's doing the most, like she's the best at this, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes she be doing the bare minimum, and I'm not, and I also feel like the time before I seen her on this show, she never has really gotten great scores. I think one time she had like a 19. It was like your score is gonna be that well anyway. So I just don't like it when we try to make something racial that isn't racial because you didn't do well. I'm black and I saw you didn't do well. So why even go there? Okay. But y'all know she extra. And I seen that Cynthia had went down there to see after her. Portia was there too and whatever. But I still feel like, ma'am, no, that man gave you a 5 because you deserved it. It had nothing to do with you being a short black woman at all. Okay? So please cut it out. Anyway. But some of y'all like that. I wish her the best in life. I do. But no, ma'am. Anyway, Monique. Okay, because I mentioned her too. Now, y'all know I haven't seen nothing Monique said in a while. Okay, but they said Monique was around here talking because she was watching. I said, hopefully she won't talk about me. But Monique was calling people out for. She feels like people are minding her business who don't know her. Let's listen to. I was prom queen Monique.
Scrolling, right? And I heard the sister on there. And when I tell y'all she was minding my business, oh, baby, she was minding my business, telling me how I should act, how I should feel, what I should do. And I'm like, isn't that something that we have no idea who you are? No idea who you are, but you seem to know what you think you know about my business.
So you minded my business and you wrong.
You minded my business and you wrong. Okay, damn. You know whose business I'm gonna mind right now? I'm gonna mind Lizzo's business.
Oh.
Because I'm so happy and proud of that baby. Mm-hmm. She looks absolutely stunning and amazing. That's how you mind business, right? Because you say positive things, good things. But when you get to minding people's business and you have nothing nice to say, well, what kind of business do you have?
Now, Monique, I can understand what you're saying. Okay. But I also feel like sometimes, now look, I fully understand how anyone feel like, how dare you get on social media and dog me and you don't know me. I get someone feeling like you have no right because you don't know me, bitch. I fully get that. I also understand too that people have opinions that sometimes ain't nice. Now, Monique, you have said plenty of things about people that was not nice. You were also minding other people's business, Monique. So I think you're being a hypocrite. Okay. And also, does Lizzo look great now? Yeah, she does. But also, Lizzo was cute before. Okay, let's stop. But anyway, I feel like you can't make it seem like the only time someone is allowed to say something about someone else is if they are in agreement or if they're being nice. Some people don't want to be nice. You know, now I don't know who the person was who Monique was discussing. I didn't see that. I don't know. I don't even know what the person said, but I do feel like you can't say somebody was minding your business because whatever they said you felt wasn't nice. We've seen you say things that are also mean. Period. Okay. But Monique, go ahead on somewhere and sit down and be quiet. Okay, go do whatever you're gonna go do. I don't know. But Monique, to me, she be a hypocrite. But again, if I was to find somebody on social media talking mean about me, one, I probably wouldn't care because bitch, I don't know you. And my thing be, if you can't say it to me, if you don't say it to me or tag me to get my attention, I'm going to ignore you. Okay, so I don't go looking for I don't go looking for anything someone said about me. I just don't. You know, so I feel like Monique can't. I told y'all YouTube was a whole hater. YouTube literally will not tell y'all I'm on live. Will not tell y'all I have content up. And all I can do is sit here and try to wait for y'all to get here. But thank you for coming on in, MP. YouTube hater. Not you still mad over business. Absolutely. Okay. People's everything. You know, so Monique to me sometimes be a hypocrite. And I also feel like a part of being a celebrity, people not gonna always say the most positive things about you. I always feel like that if people have commentary about you, if they don't go to your page and say it, if they don't tag you and say it, that's just them saying how they feel, and that don't make you know never mind. You know what I'm saying? As long as folk don't come to you with they bullshit, what they say don't matter. If you go looking for what somebody said, you make their issue your issue. At that point, you minding their business. Even if their business is discussing you, fuck them people. You know, and Monique, and unless you were never ever gonna say anything negative about anybody else, be quiet. Be quiet. Dr. Dre, look, they say the people is just raining lawsuits and it's the day of the reckoning or whatever. So Dr. Dre is being sued by his former marriage counselor. The marriage counselor who, first of all, why that man hair so high? his concert is suing him for allegedly harassing him. He claiming Dr. Dre sent goons dressed as goons. Goons is such a white person word. I feel like black folk don't say, yeah, they sent their goons. I don't think we said it. This is weird. He claimed Dr. Dre sent goons dressed as FBI agents to his house. Now it's some text, child. The man is showing. Okay. And I said, child, what is going on here? Prescription, wow, you fuck with the wrong one. What happened, Doc? I thought you wanted to talk. Cat got your tongue. You're going to have to give me a written apology. If not, I'm moving forward. I'm not playing. Trust me. Hey, Doc, whatever you're pretending to be, just know this. I'm not going anywhere until you explain to me why you try to talk. So my name's cross off. And the same, it's probably your ex-wife. One of the ex-wives. Why you try to talk, names backed out, and to say negative things about me to the media, you're a piece of shit. Child, why do people not think to not send these things via text? So when dude said, excuse me, yes, you're a piece of shit. He said, good morning. I have no idea what you're referring to and would make myself available in time to discuss. Thank you. You're effed up. Sending anybody threats via text is stupid. Okay? That is literally giving people the definition of evidence against what they're saying you did. If you can't, that's just stupid. If you're gonna threaten someone, do it in person. Do it in person at night when it's real dark and can't no faces being made out. Because sending and don't threaten people, but sending anybody a text is stupid. Okay. Now, part of it say from there you inserted yourself into the divorce, attempting to convince me to settle according to her terms. I tolerated your malfeasance at the time, hoping to try anything to bring our ugly divorce to an end. But I was well aware of how wildly inappropriate you're involved and was at the time, and now name blacked out tells me that during the same period you encouraged name blacked out to turn against me, to the press to further ruin my name. I suppose that's one of the clinical strategies you're outlined in your guide to family value. Let me be clear with you. I know a charlatan when I see a charlatan when I see one. Info is readily available, and I'm well aware of your reputation and the ethical breaches of conduct that have followed your career, especially during your tenure at DCFS. Stop texting people stuff. Dr. Dre, I still don't know how the Grammys has an award named after him. I was like, that boy was abusive to people. Not Dre. When I saw the word charlatan did shock me. I'm like, charlatan. Free said charlatan, girl. But anyway, the doctor suing him. The doctor claims Charles Sophie claimed that he assisted Dr. Dre's estranged wife Nicole with couples therapy, and he also acted as a mediator during their divorce. Sophie claimed that Dre began bombarding him with abusive and threatening text messages 14 months after the divorce was finalized, accusing him of using a third-party source to trash him in the media. Now, I feel like Dre, your name was already kind of like not a nice person beforehand. So I feel like no one needed to trash you any more than you already have been trashed in the past. Okay. So we'll see how that goes. We shall see. Jermaine Dupri was on with Jock and them in Atlanta. Now he's replying to people trying to insinuate he's next.
Have any comments on what's currently going on with Diddy?
No.
Jermaine said, bitch, you will not kick me up. Jermaine said, I don't have no comments, no concerns. I don't have nothing for nothing going on with Diddy. I did not do it. Leave me be, bitch.
The one comment that I do want to make is that, you know, it's been people that's on my phone that had like dumb to say. And like, you know, I posted a kid singing, right? In the church. And then I seen people saying stuff like, you know, you next, da 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 da. And I just wanted to like make sure that people understand, like, I don't play them type of games. I ain't never played them type of games. I don't play about that type of stuff in my life. Mm-hmm. So that's the only thing I hate about it, is that it's like one monkey saying monkey see, monkey suit, monkey do. I'm from the South. It don't get down like that. And I've been telling y'all that from day one. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I got to say about it. I don't have nothing else. I mean, I'm surprised just like everybody else is, but like I said, I don't like the lines being crossed.
He like, look, I may be a monkey and this bitch is okay, but one monkey ain't my monkey. I ain't got nothing. Leave me be, bitch. Okay. I feel like over the years, for certain people, you would hear things. I don't recall ever hearing anything about JD. That doesn't mean he ain't never did nothing, but I've never heard anything about that man. And him trying to say, hey, look, let me let y'all know now. I don't play them games or whatever. Leave me out of that. And I also don't like how everyone is like, why are we waiting for who's next? Like, if somebody next, it'll come, leave it be, okay? But he's like, look, don't put me in the Diddy. I don't do none of that. Okay, leave me alone. Just stop it. Also, Jermaine, and if you think about it, if you think about Bad Boy Records, Death Row, Murder Inc., So Death. So Death is kind of the only label we've never heard the artist complain about JD or the label as a whole fucking them over. For the most part, JD has always been cool with all his old artists, unlike Diddy, who don't nobody fuck with Diddy. Death Row been the bandit for a long time. Death Row, Murder Inc., Child Shanti, we know how much she, talking about her. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Jermaine and So Death is one of the labels from back then, but we've never heard any negative shit. And truth be told, the only person I can think about from So Death that got in trouble was the Brad. For her, he didn't lay in the hill about her. But like, there weren't even artists who were like in shit. Like, there's no other artists on So Death who had all these other crimes and this and that. It just wasn't that. So a part of me believe him saying like, that just ain't what I do. I'm shocked too. He don't seem like he lying. Now again, if somebody come and sue JD, if somebody come with some evidence, okay, that'll be that. But he's saying, leave me out of it. Okay, I ain't Diddy. Diddy is Diddy. Okay, I'm shocked too. And I said, and at least he's being honest and saying, I ain't got shit to say. I'm shocked like y'all. Whereas other folks was like, I wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? I think there's a difference in saying, I'm shocked like y'all shocked, and I don't do that, versus saying, I didn't go, I wouldn't there. I didn't go. It's like, sir, leave it be. Okay. We shall see. Child, let's hope don't nobody come up and say that man didn't. However, Jodeci is not safe. Now we know that there was a lawsuit that was out where a person said years ago that Puff and Aaron Hall, okay, back in the late 90s, I think it may have been like in the late 90s, that she alleged that Aaron Hall and Puff took her cooch. Okay. At the time, she said it was 1990. The time she was 16, Puff, and then was like 2021, 22 or whatever, and she had already sued Diddy, the people, Aaron Hall. Well, she's now admitted her claim and now has named Devontae. I said Devontae Swain, not Devontae Swain. She's alleging not that he didn't. She's not saying he did something. She's saying she now remembers that he was in the room when it happened, and he did not try to prevent it from happening. Now, it says, according to another woman, they said that Devontae Swain was leaning up against the wall or something, watching what Puff was doing. Okay. Back then, at this time, Devontae was around 2021. At the time, Aaron Hall was around 26. So she's not saying Devontae Swain. Oh my God. Child, if Jodeci is named in the bullshit, I can't forever, man. I can't. We gotta get rid of not Jodeci. Oh Lord, Jesus Christ! But again, I just want to reiterate: the girl was not saying that she still saying that Aaron Hall and Diddy took it. She's only saying that Devontae was also in the room, and he was in the room, and he did not try to stop it. Now, I don't know how old y'all is around here, but when Jodeci came out, back then, Devontae and Dalvin, ooh, that was fine as hell. You hear me? But, I'm trying to find photographs of them. Forever, my lady. In line. It was saying, Jodeci, hold on, the song. Jodeci, let's see, Jodeci 1990. I just want to see them in back of that. They were handsome men and stuff. I also feel like you didn't even really hear much stuff about them back then. They were just the dudes singing, the two sets of brothers, with Dalvin and Devontae, with Casey and JoJo, very talented singers, very sexualized individuals. So hearing the girl say, because again, I just want to reiterate, she didn't say that he did something, however, he did not stop it. And that's just as bad. That's just as bad. You know what I'm saying? So that's why this young lady has now added Devontae to the lawsuit as a co-defendant. Now, for a time, Devontae was on drugs, which I was always high. I think even now some of the stuff still has lingering effects or whatever. So who knows? Now, the only part that I I questioned was how the girl said because the thing says at the time she did not know Devontae was in the room. So I do wonder, well, who else was in the room that realized that Devontae was in the room that brought it up to add him to the lawsuit? That part I was confused about, but I'm not sure. So we shall see. Either way I go, Aaron Hall and Diddy are the ones that the girl claims, did stuff to her. They're both Diddy and Aaron did stuff, but again, that Devontae just watched. It's crazy. Okay, it was all when they were doing. And I'm like, why are they in leather in combat boots and stuff? But we shall see. I feel like Aaron Hall. Aaron Hall back in the day. I'm like, that's the I miss you. I'm talking to you, baby. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Hall was singing I miss you, crying. I'm like, did he kill her? They just ruining stuff. Him just went and took off all the bad boy music because he done with bad boy. I said even Aaron, I'm not Aaron. I said even Carl Thomas, because I love Carl Thomas song. Gotta go. It's just insane how much all this stuff is just coming out. Diddy attorney wants a quick trial. Okay, he's asking that they get a trial for around April or May of 2025. They do not want. They probably don't want this to be like Young Thug, because Young Thug been locked up for like what, a year at this point in time or whatever. But Diddy attorney wants it to be a quick turnaround. Okay, since Mr. Combs continues to assert his right to a speedy trial. Wants to request a trial date of around April or May of 2025. As long as the court has time. I don't mind that. They also brought up our Diddy kids went to go visit him in jail. The twins went, and so does mama. I would not. Maybe they want to be sure his spirit is still up. Okay. Diddy team was also saying how they think the government is the ones who leaked the video of Cassie. I said, first of all, I feel like Diddy playing games because Diddy ain't saying, yeah, I'm innocent. Diddy's saying, I'm guilty, but y'all playing and y'all making it about. It's like, sir, you can't make it seem as if the video is fake. Your mama want us to feel like you was innocent. No. Diddy is playing games, making it seem as if he didn't really do nothing. Like, oh, y'all taking it too far. I'm not really a monster. The federal government set up the video to be released. So it don't mean nothing else besides you still did it. And the fact of the matter is, you could. This is the get you got. All he had to do was pay her before she did a lawsuit. That's how you know he is consumed with control and power. He felt like he had enough control over her, and he was too powerful that even if she did a lawsuit, wrote a book about what he knew that he had done, he still felt like he wouldn't get no trouble. Diddy is upset because people now see him for who he was. And I say was because he's acting like that's who he was and not that ain't who he is now. But I was like, sir, you are the reason you in this. Okay, your mama can't blame Cassie. You can't, you and your legal team can't blame the feds. This is stuff that you did. You beat her up at least one time. You were paying people off to not talk. So you can't be upset that because of actions that you did, you are now in jail. And I get it. If you felt like you paid for that video to go away, and you think, oh, I think they leaked it, but you still did it. Even if the video had not leaked, it would have still been used in the case. Even if it had not leaked, you still would have been arrested. We eventually would have still seen that video because it would have been they would use as evidence in the court case. And instead of trying to say I'm innocent, his team was making it seem like, well, I know it's all this evidence pointed to him being guilty, but y'all just want to make it seem as if he did shit. And if they leaked it, bad feds. However, nigga, you did it. If I'm rich, if I am a million billionaire, And I'm fully aware that at one point in time in my life, I was beating up my person. I know for a fact I was beating them up. I know for a fact that people knew I was beating them up. If said X comes to me and say, hey, I'm going to write a book about this. I'm not playing hopscotch, 1 book, 2 book, 3 book. No, well, how much you want? How much you want? Because you know you did it. So why try to play innocent when you know it's proof that you did it? He did it because he felt like no one will believe her. I'm Diddy. I'm invincible. And now he wants to play I'm a victim. Diddy is literally in jail playing victim. It's the government's fault they leaked the video of me beating Cassie. It's Cassie's fault because she sued me to get some money. If I can't have you arrested now, you damn skippy, I'm going to get some money. That's how you know he not really sorry. Now, I don't know if he did all the other things that everybody else is saying. I don't know that. But like I said before, you only have to kill one person to become a murderer. We have to stop looking for him to have more victims for him to be a monster. If he was a monster to one person, that's one person too much. Okay? And Diddy on some bullshit. I didn't do it, Mom. Mom, tell him I'm a good boy. No. We don't trust you. Okay? We don't trust you. Okay? Also, the lawyers are trying to appeal him to get out. Okay? So they for the third time this point in time, they're appealing for him to get released from jail. They are denying him trying to tamper with witnesses. He's got no flight risk. He'll be put on a tether. You know what I'm saying? No, leave him in there. More people be stuck in prison who is innocent and it ain't no real evidence against them, and they be stuck in there because they don't have the money to get a good lawyer. Diddy is using his lawyer, his money, his clout, his fame for all the attention. Saying I shouldn't be in jail. I am innocent. No, you can't even sit. You can't even sit down and be quiet. He still wants to live his regular life. He does not want, and I get it. Nobody want to be locked up. No one wants to be locked up. But we ain't gonna act like, sir, you gonna be out here being a menace. You being a menace. You're a menace from prison. You ain't set. Is he the new Bishop robbery? Cause he ain't sat down and shut up the whole time. Anyway, leave his ass in the jail. Let's get. Well, I forgot about J-Lo. Y'all know J-Lo 1 is on the cover. What is the Interview magazine? I don't know them. She is on the cover of a magazine, and she's talking about her going through. Now, first of all, she looked great. You know, them boots. I don't like them boots that much. The green ones, but J-Lo looks good. Okay, and she was in Interview magazine. Okay. She canceled that tour because her and Ben was going through the divorce and all that stuff. And she said, hey, the pain you just went through, you did not regret it? J-Lo said, not 1 second. That doesn't mean it didn't almost take me out for good. It almost did. But now, on the other side of it, okay, I think to myself, fuck that. Exactly what I needed. Thank you, God. I'm sorry it took me so long. I'm sorry that you had to do this to me so many times. I should have learned it 2 or 3 times ago. I get it. You had to hit me really hard over the head with a fucking sledgehammer. You dropped the house on me. Don't have to do it again. I think the point of it is J-Lo kept going from person to person to person. And she's probably saying, each time I went through, guy said, girl, sit the fuck down somewhere. Be single, J-Lo, sit down, and she didn't. And I think her point is, Okay, this time, all right, God, I heard you. Okay, you telling me to stop, sit my cooch down, beating myself, and that's it. Okay. And by the way, that doesn't mean I have everything figured out. Now I'm excited when you say you're not your girl. When you say you're not girl, when you say you're just going to be on your own, yes, I'm not looking for anybody because everything that I've done over the past 25, 30 years, being in these different challenging situations, what can I fucking do when it's just me fighting on my own? We've never seen J-Lo single. We've never seen J-Lo on her own. Meaning every time she was with a guy, break up, she then was with somebody else. So I think her saying, okay, I can't keep, I've been doing the same thing over and over. It don't mean that eventually she won't get with somebody and have a relationship. But I do think, girl, just pause and be to yourself. Now you can get some dick if you want some dick, okay? But you do not need to be in another relationship so soon because again, you keep falling and hitting your head. Stop hitting your head, girl. Lastly, Diddy, Jay-Z and Beyonce. Now, yes, her and Ben were seen together because they're still going through divorce mediation and their kids like at the same school. But it wasn't them like together as a couple. No. Beyonce, Jay-Z, Piers Morgan, Jaguar Wright. One, y'all like the video. Take 30 seconds and like the video. See, this 30. I had to get some water. Again, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Piers Morgan, and Jaguar Wright. I kept seeing people say Jaguar can't be lying because Beyonce and Jay-Z ain't sued her. You know, she was on Piers Morgan. She said, boppy, boppy, boo. Well, Beyonce and Jay-Z rarely address things. I think sometimes they do with like a cease and desist that we may not know about. But this time, no. Okay. Their lawyers contacted Piers Morgan. Piers Morgan is like an actual TV platform or whatever. I kept saying before, the reason nobody, and I'm gonna say what big Jay-Z and Beyonce, this is my opinion. The reason Jay-Z and Beyonce did not care about things that Jaguar had been saying was because she was on TikTok talking. You know, they felt like, in my opinion, she is on TikTok talking. She is there's no weight behind what she's saying. And I agree. I feel like, again, there's no point in suing Jaguar Wright. You will spend more money suing her than you would get from a lawsuit. And when somebody is just on social media talking stuff where most people are not really taking her serious, you don't really care. You like let the crazy person say their conspiracy theories. And if there's truth to it, it'll come to light. As we've seen, people be throwing stuff out in the atmosphere. If it's truth to it, eventually it comes to a head. The issue I had, because me and him was talking about it earlier, because I asked him if he felt like she had any truth in her. And he said, well, I think, just like with Cat Williams, some things people will say come true. And then I was like, I just feel like Cat just said he know there's some funny shit going on in the world, and it's gonna come out. Cat wasn't saying I have video of people doing stuff. Cat wasn't saying I was there. You know, the issue I have with Jaguar is that she says stuff as if it's factual. She takes these innuendos and these insinuations and turns them into these huge conspiracy theories situations. So you don't know when to actually take her for real. Now, I said before, I think she has itty bitty truths wrapped up in delusions that spiral out of control. You know, and she has itty bitty truths that she says. That don't mean, yeah, a lot of people been saying stuff about Jaguar wasn't the only person saying shit about Diddy. A lot of folk had been saying stuff about Diddy for years. So she was just repeating things other folks have been saying too. She wasn't saying anything that other people had not. That's why Cat said Diddy name. So Jaguar was not the only person saying things. That's why I said she has these itty bitty truths that she spirals with. When she said they drugged Aaliyah and had Aaliyah drugged and unconscious on the plane, and that's how Aaliyah died. I said, bitch, do you not? I said, I don't know how high you was. However, Aaliyah was shooting the Rock the Boat video when she died. There's literally video footage of Aaliyah walking to the plane, regular, talking to the camera. There's footage of Aaliyah and all the people who were on that plane that died right before it happened. So when she said Aaliyah was drugged and put on that plane unconscious, and that I said, bitch, we saw the footage. That's why I said people sometimes be like, well, she right because it did. It's like, no. Because she's saying stuff that clearly ain't true, that we saw with our own eyes. So the moment I heard her say, yeah, Leah was on, I would say, bitch, what do you mean? What do you mean? Aaliyah's whole when Aaliyah was on one of Susan Park talking about flying to the island to shoot the video. They had camera crew shooting the whole thing. That's why when she died and the video came out, it was so crazy seeing how much footage they captured of her literally right before she died. So the fact that there is video proof of Aaliyah walking and talking, going to the plane, and then the plane taking off, and then it crashed shortly after that, and everyone on the plane crash died. For Jaguar to now say in 2024 that she knew that to me is proof that she be saying stuff that's not true. So I don't understand. I don't understand why people like to believe everything Jaguar say as if she ain't lied to y'all face. Yeah, it was literally on MTV. Literally on MTV. And when Aaliyah died, because of how it happened, it was humongous coverage of it, and so it was always replaying the video of her on the island shooting the video. So Jaguar going on Piers Morgan and then saying that Jay-Z and Beyonce are dirty, dirty people. They do dirty, dirty things. You know what I'm saying? And when she said that she has video evidence, you know, there are people she know that they're ready to talk and speak. And I'm like, so you have video proof or audio or whatever of Beyonce and Jay-Z doing these horrible things. You've had it for these years, and you ain't never went to the police. Not never. Not never. You know what I'm saying? So she went on Piers Morgan, and I think Piers Morgan was trying to get attention. But that's why you can't that's why I don't let nobody up here on my platform, because you have to be held accountable for what someone says on your platform. And she went on Piers Morgan and said all that shit. And I do think he was shocked that she was saying it. So I feel like he was like, oh shit. The fact that Jay-Z and Beyonce lawyer said take it down and apologize. So Piers had to say, I'm sorry. So sorry.
Interviewed Jaguar Wright, a singer-songwriter who's made claims about Diddy for years. Those claims had already received a lot of attention in the media across many platforms for many years. And that's the thing about platforms. The reality of the modern world is that pretty much everyone has a platform as long as they have something to say that other people want to hear. That's why we invited her on to be interviewed. The people making these claims have an audience with or without shows like mine. Well, Jaguar Wright unexpectedly made several serious allegations about Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Now, this is my thing. This how you know Caucasian British man, your ass should have never had her on here. Because if anybody pay attention to Jaguar, she had already said that stuff about Jay-Z and Beyonce. And if you ever watched her talk, she just be talking. You can't really control what she's gonna say. I would never bring someone on my platform that when I watch their interviews and their videos, they're all over the place. They're all over the place. So he can't make it seem like, oh, well, we had her on to discuss Diddy, and she unexpectedly says something about Jay-Z and Beyonce. And Jay-Z and Beyonce. You know, you knew she would do that. You just did not think that Beyonce and Jay-Z would care because they never really respond to stuff. However, Jaguar ain't never been on no platform to where it, became actual national news. It wasn't some shit on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? So him coming on trying to say, well, we're sorry. We took what she said out, and she unexpectedly, no, she didn't. No, she didn't. Okay? You have to vet your guests the same way a guest should vet where they're coming. I'm not going on anyone's platform. If I see, there's some messy bitches, I ain't going over there. So anyone, again, he had her on knowing she would say crazy shit that would get his show attention from Black people and get them views. Okay, and he know I don't want, and immediately when Beyonce people said, nah, take that shit down. Oh, we sorry. Oh, so sorry. Okay. Now, their lawyer was on TMZ. Y'all know I can't play on what they say on TMZ. But the lawyer was like, is this it right here? He said somebody on a so-called journalistic platform exploited that kind of random that kind. Boom. Somebody on a so-called journalistic platform exploited that kind of random rumor and lifted it up by doing that. They not only cause harm here, but they are also drowning out the voices of real victims. And by doing that to get clicks, he didn't just harm the Carters. What he did effectively was drown out the voices of actual victims in an ongoing case and ongoing investigation. I said, come on now, Jay-Z lawyer, man. What? Because he was, he's in right here. That's Beyonce. Now, I'm like, I have never seen Beyonce and Jay-Z's lawyer. But again, his point was, and a lot of folk just want to believe the worst about people. And I'm not saying people don't do the worst, but we also can't just say, well, Jaguar can't be wrong because they ain't sued her. Sue her for what? Sue her for what? What can they get if they sue her? The same, what? Nothing. And this is no tea against Jaguar Wright. Her talking before it didn't matter. It was a fly on the wall to them. However, Piers gave her a platform to reach far beyond her following on TikTok. And because she's on what is kind of sort of a credible journal platform, it makes it seem as if, what she said has some weight or some merit to it. Because why would anyone have her on saying stuff if it's not true? And people who believe, well, if no one ever goes after her, that means they don't want to be exposed. That's not true. It's just not true. It's also why some people on YouTube, there's people who be on YouTube talking cash shit about Beyonce and Jay-Z. They don't go after them either. You wanna know why? Because it's people yelling to a microphone. There are people. The reason Cardi sued Tasha K, because the story picked up traction in the blogs. It became news. Jaguar had been talking cash shit on TikTok. It was just on TikTok. When she went on Piers Morgan, where did it went? All over. That's what is a problem. I'm not saying that Beyonce and Jay-Z is innocent or guilty. All I'm saying is we have to stop feeling like people are only innocent if they will fuss and fight with anybody who say something. Sometimes if you feel like somebody is kind of cuckoo with you and you don't take them serious, so you don't care what they say because it's just them on their soapbox on TikTok, you don't really care. That just means I don't have to bother myself because that don't even reach me. I can't even hear them. I can see when CNN and NBC and all the blogs are now posting Jaguar saying Beyonce and Jay-Z has done dirty things to the people. Because that's what she said. Okay? That's what she said. They did dirty things. And they didn't go, and you notice they didn't go after Jaguar. They went to Piers because you know why? Jaguar still don't have no power. Jaguar still don't have no power. But Piers, you put it up there. So we're going to go after you because you are promoting her words. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is once you're to a level to where you can't hear nobody down there. To them, Jaguar, and I won't say Jaguar is beneath them. I don't think that she's beneath them. I do think for a fact they just feel like she's yelling into a microphone. And they said, hell no. No ma'am, no sir. What she said was false. And because you put it on your platform, you need to address it. Little bitch. And they did. Okay. So look, I'm pretty sure. I seen that Jaguar and Orlando Brown did like a cold interview together. I said that is the most idiotic, head hurting thing I've ever seen. And when Orlando Brown said that Jaguar Wright wrote The Matrix and wrote Terminator, the movies. He said Jaguar wrote the movies, the Terminator and The Matrix. And her reply was, "You honor me. You honor me." And I was like, "Bitch, what?" I was like, "See, you can't, because look, on one hand, you can't ignore everybody and say they are just a fool. Because sometimes fools say truth. However, you have to know the difference between a fool out there fooling and a fool speaking truth and no one's listening. To me, Jaguar is not a fool speaking that no one listens to. Jaguar has these itty bitty truths in her head that has spun out to where everything is a conspiracy. And you can't keep crying wolf because at some point we stop believing you. And that's how Jaguar is to me. So I'll hear things she's saying. I'll hear it and I'll put it in the back of my mind. But I would never repeat. I would never come on and say, Jaguar said that Janet Jackson and T.I. had a baby, and King is really Janet and T.I.'s baby. The Jaguar said that Tiny got pissed because she couldn't have kids no more at that point in time. I would never come on here and use Jaguar as my storyline point of where I got information from, because I can't trust what she say. However, I may hear something she say, and if some kind of actual proof comes out, I'll revert back and say, well, Jaguar said this, blah, 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 blah. But people who use Jaguar as a talking point, as a point of reference, and you're stupid. You're dumb. Okay? So I can't not with Jaguar. No. Again, she has been saying things about Diddy like everyone else has. Okay? No. So y'all can go on and believe Jaguar if y'all want to. Jaguar told y'all she has video proof. She has people waiting to tell about what Jay-Z did to them. Ain't nobody else went and said shit. Now, if a lawsuit come out and proof come out, we will have that discussion. Until then, it's a no. But y'all can keep believing Jaguar. I know for a fact that En Vogue got fair luggage. You know what I'm saying? En Vogue took fair luggage because they didn't want Destiny Child being bigger than them. Okay, I can hear all of that shit. I feel like I know who fucked up Slick Rick. All that stuff. Jaguar, I know. Girl, no, I was there. If you was always there, then is you the culprit? Because if when all the bad shit happened, you was there, then that means you involved. Anyway, I'm done. I hope y'all had a good time tonight because I ain't dead. Okay, I'm gonna go chill out and be done. Look, I told y'all before that YouTube was being some haters right now. So again, it's not telling y'all when I'm on live. It's not telling y'all when I have videos out. I can tell by my views that y'all don't be knowing nothing or whatever, and y'all be telling me y'all ain't know. So all I can say is go to my channel and see stuff. Okay, I am here. I'll be going live still. Right now, my channel is being hit with hateration from YouTube, but that happens sometimes. That happens, and I'm not upset. Okay, but it's other content up. Go watch. But I'm around here. I ain't going nowhere. We're gonna chug it on out, child. We're gonna chug it on out. I have never had a slow point on my YouTube journey. Is right now. It's fine. Okay, but y'all know to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Okay, to also follow me on social media at where JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok, and stuff. And I will be live tomorrow. And y'all see, I've been trying to come on live at 9 o'clock because because I'm trying to be consistent. Okay. So even when it's not a lot to discuss, we round here. Okay. So I love you all. Be safe. Again, if you are anywhere near the hurricane, be safe, be safe, be safe. I wish y'all all well. I love you all. And until tomorrow night, y'all, I gotta go and stuff. Like the video. Be safe. Bye.